Yeah, 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 yeah. Trap, I do it the best. Known for getting the check. Known for pulling my tech out. Better get down, hit the deck. Known for ripping the squad. Known for throwing the set. Known for airing some ish out. I don't take no disrespect. We be out running schemes. I be out with my team. I be out wreaking havoc. Got money stacked up in the mattress. Manifesting this bread. I'm up on the law of attraction.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, First Lady Peachy Blanco, and we are back with another episode of Peach Talk. What's up, chat? We got a good one tonight. Yeah. The sit down is happening right now. Shout out to Dan Yeezy, the hottest promoter on YouTube. I appreciate you. Let me see who in the chat. I see Dan Yeezy. I see Sam's. What's up, Joe? Okay. Salute the big homie in the building. Dre Too Much. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Y'all already know the tea is hot. Okay? The tea is hot. And it's time to sit down at the round table. Okay? We got the big homie and Stone C sitting down, talking it out. You know, I mean, where does this happen? I see drama and shit on YouTube go on for years from what I hear. Because, you know, I'm new to this. I'm new to it, but I'm true to it, okay? I'm new to it, but I'm true to it. Take note. I've been seeing shit that carry on for years and years and years. Okay? We getting right to it. Two grown men sitting down, having a conversation and talking. You know, we really didn't want this. We really didn't want this to go another way. You know what I mean? So it's been a lot of things going on behind the scenes. The big homie, you know, he did what he did to help come to some type of resolution of the situation. Because y'all already know these YouTube streets, it can get real in real life. Y'all, it's Crypto Gang. Shout out to Crypto GZ. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Tune in every day at 1 p.m. for content. And Peachy Blanco, yes, tap in Wednesdays and Fridays, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, y'all. Hit that like button. If you have not already, what the fuck are you waiting on? What's up, K Ridge? What's up, news and shenanigans? Yeah, so let me go over. Let's just, recap. If you're here, you've been in these YouTube streets. You know what the fuck going on. Okay? The situation happened probably about a month ago. Okay? It happened about a month ago. Stone C, he did a number of press releases. He pulled up on every panel that there was that his name was in the title. He pulled up on every panel. However, he did not pull up on Gigi the Bushwasher. Shout out to her. Make sure you subscribe to her channel. He did not pull up on that panel, but he pulled up on other panels. And on that panel was a sit down with Crypto Jeezy. Make sure if you're not already caught up, you need to catch up. Okay. Tap into that interview. It was the first time that Crypto Jeezy spoke about the situation since it happened. So the first sit down was on Gigi the Bushwatcher's live. Okay, the streets were talking. The YouTube streets was going because for so long we only heard Stone C side. Okay, then Peachy Blanco interview with Crypto Dude. The third person that was involved in the altercation. The one that was on go. Okay? The one that was on go. Did an interview with him. Make sure y'all hit that replay on Peachy Blanco channel. Okay? The live is still posted. Okay? So I sat down with Crypto Dude and I got his version of the story. Because we got Crypto Jeezy, we got Stone C, and then we got Dude. So there was a lot of questions, ladies and gentlemen, of what really took place. Did Stone C really get shot? Did Stone C shoot back? I mean, not shoot back, because you know that didn't happen. Did Stone C fight back? Did he do anything? Okay. Then the question was, Crypto Jeezy. Did Crypto Jeezy leave Stone C for dead? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. When the situation hit the YouTube streets, it was said that Crypto Jeezy left Stone C for dead. Okay? Until we heard from Crypto Jeezy, we heard another side. he basically said, no, I didn't leave him for dead. As a matter of fact, I made sure the people that needed to know that it happened knew. I took the necessary measures to know that the people that needed to know what was going on, they knew. And they knew how to move accordingly. Okay? So there was a question of whether or not he was really shot versus hit on top of the head with the gun. So when Stone C came to the internet, he basically, the first word on the streets, the first word on his YouTube streets was that he was left for dead by Crypto Jeezy. Okay? That was the first. So we didn't hear from Crypto Jeezy for about 2 whole weeks. And I know we were all on the edge of our seats. Because I want to know what the fuck. We done heard his side. We want to hear the other side. So Crypto Jeezy finally spoke on Gigi the Bushwasher, and he basically said he didn't do nothing. Me and my cousin was out there for him and he didn't do anything. We never got a clear understanding from Stone C of whether or not he actually did anything back. Was there a woman involved? Okay, because it was said that there was a woman involved, and that was the whole reason that the whole altercation happened. How the whole fight started inside of the bakery shop. Okay, so today, there's a sit down, much needed sit down, needed to happen, because on that interview that I did with Crypto, the third person, the third eye in the situation, he also confirmed that he said he didn't feel the need to retaliate anything after he saw that Stone C did not fight back. He also allegedly said that he was picking up phones. While the altercation, the fight was happening, he was picking up phones. That allegedly, that's allegedly, okay? So when that news came out, listen, we all were in disbelief. We all were on mute, okay? A couple of y'all motherfuckers went to the bushes on me, okay? I didn't see y'all in no comments on nothing, okay? It was like a, because we've always heard this one side, then we hear this other side. You got the truth. You got, it could be many lies. And then you got what might have happened. But today, you know what? Fuck all that. We about to do a sit down, because on that interview, there was some information that was actually put out there that we didn't know or that we hadn't heard. We had a special guest, the big homie, Joe. He came on the panel and he said some things that we weren't even searching for. Okay? YouTube, we didn't even know about this. We're not even looking for that. We talking about this, and Joe, he as a matter of fact, this, and that. Okay. Of course, Stone C, he didn't care. He didn't like that one bit. So he went on a smear campaign. Of course, it was fuck Crypto Gang. Of course, it was fuck Peachy, fuck Crypto Jeezy. It was all of that. Okay. However, made possible by the big homie. Shout out to Joe. Okay. Shout out to Joe. It's happening, y'all. The sit down between two individuals, because where Joe comes into play is Stone C allegedly said that he did not know this man. He denied every allegation that was put out there. He said he didn't know them. For 20 years, the man said he didn't know me. That the man said he knows me for 20 years. I don't know that man. He didn't recognize his face. He didn't recognize his voice. Okay, because make sure you take a look at Peachy Bonko's page. I have shorts. I have the original video of the interview. He basically said that he don't know. He don't know him. He don't know where this man came from. Okay, and then suddenly, probably about, let's see. Suddenly, probably about 24 hours later, in my SpongeBob voice. 24 hours later, ladies and gentlemen, there was a different story. Okay. Before we get to the round table, before we get to the sit down, I'm just giving you a recap of the events leading up to this. It's very important because if you're new to the channel, you don't know what the fuck going on. So make sure you tap into Peachy Blanco. There's content there about the situation. Tap into News and Shenanigans. There's content on that page about the situation. Okay, you will get everything you need to get to understand why we are here today. And that's for the sit down with Big Homie Joe and Stone C. Have we seen, is Stone C in the building? Stone C, let me know something. Shout out to Sam's. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? I've been working on my little my New Orleans swag. Y'all know I want to be from the South. Oh, so bad. Jeezy be like, what's up? Okay. Yeah, so we gonna get into it, but I want to play this clip because again, I'm gonna run this back. Make sure y'all hit that like button. If you have not already, what the fuck are you waiting on? And subscribe to the channel because you ain't talking in my chat unless you just subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Dan Yeezy. She made sure that was possible. Okay. Do we have Stone C in the building? I know we got Joe. Do we have Stone C in the building? Because I want both of them. You know, it's been a lot going on behind the scenes. We need both of them in the building. The sit down is happening. What's up, Two Wheels? JR, what's up, JR? K Ridge, did I shout you out? What's up? And La Marie, hey La. So the only way this is going to happen the way I would like it to happen is if both parties are here. So I know, Sam, did I say what's up? What's up, Sam? I know Joe in the building. You in the building, Joe? Let me know something. Because behind this interview, honey, it was, listen, they had so much to say. You know, they had so much to say. Stone C even had a lot to say about he did. But the sit down is happening now. You know, a lot of times that don't happen. Okay, Joe, all right. You in the building. A lot of times this doesn't happen. You know, next thing you know, you get a clip of some shit that an altercation or whatever. We on some bullshit, you know? We trying to eliminate all that if it's not needed. You know what I mean? Sam said, you looking for me? Here I go. Y'all, immediately after these messages, the Crypto Lounge, y'all, tap in. Make sure y'all subscribe to that channel. It's definitely going to be a vibe, okay? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. We trying to Stone C, where you at? Where you at, Stone? JR, you ready for bingo? You know what? I'm ready for bingo too. It's definitely going up. Y'all already know how it go on Sundays twice a month. First Lady Peachy Blanco and Crypto Jeezy. We do host the Crypto Lounge on the crypto page, y'all. And we do play bingo. You know, you got a chance to win some money just sitting back, chilling, whether you hanging off the edge of the bed or you sitting on the couch with your feet kicked up. Yeah. Tap into the Crypto Lounge. We'll be doing that over there. Okay, a quick come up. A quick come up. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me drop the link. JR said I need a win for some tricking money. What? For some tricking money? I heard it ain't tricking if you got it, JR. Okay? It ain't tricking if you got it. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button if you have not already. We get ready for the sit down, y'all. A lot of times this does not happen on YouTube. It either drags out for a long time, you know, or I see you back there, Joe, is ready in the building. Just 1 second. A lot of times it drags out for a long time, but here today, we're trying to resolve it. You know, we're definitely trying to resolve it. Sam's not gonna sing nothing. No, I'm not. I'm gonna talk my shit, I'm gonna pop my shit, but you know, when I sing, I get a little shy. You know, only the special ones get that. Hit that like button, y'all. Share the live, share the live, share the live. Joe, you still backstage? So we are going to hear from the big homie. We're going to talk to Stone. Eventually, when he is in the building, let me know something. And they're going to sit down at the table. What a coincidence. And have a discussion about the events leading up to, and not even necessarily a discussion, an understanding. An understanding. Okay? So much has gone on, so much has happened. We here now. Okay? We here now. Joe, you still in the building? Joe, you in the building? Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Hit that like button. Subscribe to Peachy Blanco as well. We're sitting down at the round table. We're discussing the altercation. You know, we just getting straight to the. We doing square biz over here. Okay, we getting straight to it. It's been so many conversations. It's been so much is going on. We got Joe backstage. He's ready. Okay, we got the big homie Joe backstage. The person who made some accusations about Stone. And he just wants to have a conversation with Stone to clear things up. Okay. I see you backstage. Joe, Stone has not entered the building. Can you give me a head nod? Would you like to come up now or? Okay. What's up, Joe?
Hey, what's going on?
Yes. Okay, so introducing y'all, this is Joe on the interview that I had with Crypto Do about the situation. At the end of the interview, Joe came up and he made some accusations about Stone, being that they're from the same area. So there was a lot going on behind the scenes to make this possible, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Would you like to speak on that?
Yeah. First of all, I'm gonna go back to everything I was getting and you know why I even got on here. You know, I'm getting it from where I got it from was like, hey, you know, I mess with Jeezy, he from New Orleans. Again, I reiterate that I done met, you know, Crypto Dude about 3 times. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he a cool dude, but I already had the word on him. You know, he a Tasmanian devil. He on go. So, you know, you respect that. And just hearing about the whole situation, you know, hey, I heard they done it however I would have done it. You know, they didn't like. They could have been on some, hey, it ain't our stuff. He ain't from New Orleans. He ain't from Louisiana. You know, that's a Texas dude. He supposed to have these dudes. He can call them up here or whatever. But no, they played it real. You know, the fact that he was with them and, you know, shoot, hey, they didn't let nobody run over him. You know what I'm saying? And just like dude said, I mean, that's what I'm on. Hey, if I'm with you, I'm with you. Whatever go, it's going to go. You know, that's why I'm selective about who I'm around or who I take places with me. So, you know, they had that same mind and body and, you know what I'm saying, they acted on that. And then even so much so, I mean, Du admitted it. So, you know, I can repeat it, you know, even in the parking lot. You know, Du was still on the dude that eventually, you know what I'm saying, hit Stone or whatever. You know, he was still on top of him. So, you know, he went above and beyond what was the protocol, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing all that. And then, you know, for me to hear, you know, something different or whatever. And I'm like, man, these dudes jumped out there and they played the real just like I would have played the real with them. And like I do know Stone personally. I'm like, man, what's real is real and what's right is right. So, you know what I'm saying? I got on her and I don't justify it because right now I'm making this clear that, hey, I shouldn't even got on her. Because, you know, a lot of people don't know stuff about me. Even Jeezy don't know stuff about me because I don't put it out there. I don't live off of, you know, something I stopped doing back when I was 23. I'm 45 years old, so that was half my life ago. So, you know, I don't live off of that. But the fact do remain that say, you know, I got influence with people. You know, I just say that you know, off of my word alone, I know, you know, that catch a lot of ears and a lot of people can't react. And I know to whom much has been given, you know, much is expected. So I can't just, especially, you know, on the YouTube streets, yeah, I can. Because like I said, I'm a nobody. You know, I'm crypto homeboy, you know what I'm saying? I'm peace partner or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm male partner, you know, so on YouTube, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can move just an average Joe, you know what I'm saying? I can just move however willy-nilly or whatever, which I don't, but I could. But like far as playing in these streets on some gangster time or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm the biggest, the largest or whatever, but you know, amongst people who know me, you know what I'm saying? I have people you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of respect. So for me to jump on her and do that, I shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to say as a man, you know, I apologize to Stone for even jumping on her because everything I done, it could have been handled eventually how I did get done, you know, through a phone call because like I said, I got Jeezy ear.
You know what, Joe? So let's stop right there because that's what we don't want to get into too much because we're missing someone, Stone C. Can we get him on this schedule? This was scheduled, so he definitely knows he should be here for this. I don't want to get into too much before he actually gets here to hear it. Okay, can we production team? Can we get Stone on the line? Can we get Stone? We need him in the building for this. What's up, Two Wheels?
Yo,
Wills, what's happening?
what's up, man?
Yeah. But like I say, you know, on my part, you know, you have a responsibility. You know, when you have people here, when you are really a true leader, and a true leader is they serve the ones under them. Like I said, I don't have that lifestyle no more. You know, but still, I know I have people here, so you know that's a responsibility. I take it as a big responsibility. So I know I just can't be out here getting into stuff, you know, willy nilly or whatever, because I know that hey, people move off just because of the simple fact, you know, I'm in the vicinity. So you know, I try to keep it peaceful, and you know, I didn't act how I normally act that day. You know what I'm saying? I got in my body about some stuff where I felt like, hey, it wasn't being real, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't real. And I felt like not just because I messed with Jeezy, but if Jeezy wrong, I'll tell him that. You know, I done told him that plenty. He done disagree with me. But you know, if Jeezy and Do was wrong, and I felt like they was wrong, I would have said something. But now they moved accordingly, man. They moved how soldiers supposed to move, and so you know, I felt some type of way about that. But yet and still, no matter how I justified me knowing who I am, you know, to people, I shouldn't have got on her, and I shouldn't have done that way or whatever. You know, I should have played the background while I had been playing. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna stay out of it as long as I could. You know, but I should have been done this, you know, and I put that on myself because I know I got both of them here. And, you know, sometimes that's what a true leader.
Both ears, when you say Crypto Jeezy's ear and Stone C's ear.
Yeah.
So how long? So you're confirming you have known Stone C for how long?
I don't know Stone C. He specified it like 24 years. So, you know, I've known him over 20 years. I know that for sure.
So you are aware of the accusations that he made as far as that he did not know you? Yeah. I'm aware of it. And like who you were, he had never seen you before. He had a few choice of words.
Yeah. And it was some harsh words I really, you know, I don't accept or whatever, but I accepted what he told me. And one thing, you know, I'm going to tell people, hey, however they move or whatever, I'm the furthest thing from a gangster. I don't want no smoke. I'm going to live peacefully as long as I can. You know, if I got to get out there, that's another thing. But if I don't have to, and I would talk about old school, say, I always give a man a way out, you know. And, you know, he said some things. And like I say, they were hurtful. You know, they hurt me. I'm a man. I ain't scared to admit, that they hurt me to my core. But, you know, he had said he didn't see my face and he didn't recognize my voice. So he really thought that, you know, he didn't know me. But once he recognized my name and, you know, because he know my government, you know what I'm saying?
I think he said it on one of the lives. And I do have a clipping to play. But, Joe, while we're waiting, we need to get Stone over here. You know, we need to get Stone. Is Stone, are you here? Let me know something.
Well, hey, Peace Talk. You know, you did start a little later than what you said you was gonna do. You know, let's start right there.
Minutes?
Hey,
you ain't got 7-8 minutes.
Hey, I'm just saying, let's start right there.
What's up,
I seen people in the comments saying that they popcorn was getting cold. I'm just saying,
the popcorn's still there. Even by this point, it might be gone right now.
How y'all doing tonight?
What's up, JR?
Shit, chilling. That's about it.
You know what, Sam? Sam said 20 minutes late, but the tea is still hot. Better late than never. Better late than never. We are here to clear things up. It's the Peachy Blanco Show. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Share the live. We're doing a sit down with Big Homie and Stone C. Right now, we are waiting for Stone C to arrive.
Man, I was trying to let y'all tune in with me Friday when I was at that concert. But man, they had so much going on around me. Man.
It's so much going on these YouTube streets. JR, you gonna have to catch up. What's up, TT? Make sure you
catch up. Nah, I am not fooling with the YouTube streets.
Okay,
Good.
Yeah, JR, it's pretty much like I said. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? On far as on my part or whatever way I had felt or whatever. You know, hey, the man say he didn't recognize my voice, didn't recognize my picture. So hey, that's over with. That's squash.
Okay, so we're gonna pause right there.
All right.
We're gonna pause right there.
Only thing I do in the YouTube streets is look for women. That's about it.
Me too.
You ain't looking for the drama. You look at JR looking for the women, not the drama.
Me too.
I'm looking for the women, not the drama. You said exactly how it's supposed to be said, Joe.
It just falls in your lap. You know.
Hey, JR, You know it's gonna be a different type of drama with the women.
You know, it can get real. It can get real messy.
What's
And,
up, TT?
You know, we here for a good time, not a long time. You know, this was a scheduled sit down. I'm not sure where Stoney is, but we are waiting for his arrival so the sit down can happen. We're gonna get straight to it, y'all. We got the crypto lounge going on after these messages. Okay.
Yeah, you know, I'm waiting for bingo me.
Yeah. Make sure you don't throw up the church, the one finger hand.
Man, I haven't been leaving the church. I haven't been leaving. I've been sitting the whole sermon.
No, straight up, Sam's, a delayed sit down. A scheduled delayed sit down.
All right, Danielle. Okay, you know I just be talking, Danielle. Peach, I got to send it to you too. I forgot your Instagram though.
And married the number 2 success.
That's what I thought it was. I forgot.
Let me scroll down. I was so late in the comments, y'all. That's the information about the crypto bingo. Where is Stone C?
And hey, one thing I want to say, Peach, you know, it may be other people that disagree. They trying to push a narrative, man. Hey, what we trying to push is, hey, we don't want to see nobody, you know what I'm saying, resulting in spilling over really in these streets, you know, pulling up in traffic on somebody and, you know what I'm saying, letting people have it or whatever.
Cause Joe, that really could, like, you know.
Yeah, that's really.
We're not dealing with no, you know what I mean. This y'all been in the game for a long time. You know, we're not dealing with no. Y'all old enough to be able to have a conversation, sit down.
And yeah, and see, some people, bro, they gonna try to push narratives about, you know what I'm saying, standing on this and standing on that and trying to be gangster. And man, no, man, you know, when you a child, you put away childish toys, you know what I'm saying? As a man, you know what I'm saying, you try to come to resolutions, man, you know. Right.
And
so, you know what I'm saying? So that's our purpose here. We ain't on this trying to drag nobody, because like I said, everybody done got talked bad about. You know what I'm saying? I done got talked bad about. Crypto G's done got talked bad about. Peach Talk done got talked bad about. Stone done got talked bad about. So, you know, all us as adults, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like from this, everybody gonna hold hands and do jumping jacks together and jump rope together. No. But it's coming to a resolution where, you know what I'm saying, it don't have to be nothing further that come from this. Because just like Stone said, okay, you know he got a set, and you know, one thing about his set, you know, he tell it to y'all enough. I'm gonna tell you something about them yards. I know them personally. They first cousins of us, man. We be in each other's face all the time. Them yards are brutal, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So when you say yards, are you referring to
the graveyard gangster Crips? They are brutal. Trey 5-7 graveyard gangster Crips, straight up out of Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? They are brutal. You know what I'm saying? And hey, like I said, the set I used to ride with, you got some riders in there. You ain't gonna be first cousins with nobody, and you know what I'm saying? You know, chump. And then, you know, you got other dudes from other side. Like I said, we mob deep. We do everything together. So, you know what I'm saying? And I know, just like Stone done said, I mean, everybody know New Orleans' reputation. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even got to go into that. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact, hey, y'all done seen Crypto do work. Y'all done seen Crypto Jeezy work. You know what I'm saying? They done avoided bullets in that city they was in and came up here and done got shot. Imagine that, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it can happen anywhere, anytime, man. So that's what we don't want to happen. That's why we on here. If somebody on here to try to get some mess, if somebody on here to try to keep some stuff going, hey, you on the wrong panel, you on the wrong show. We trying to prevent any of that from happening. And from what I gather, hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't apologize for what I felt like, you know what I'm saying? I got done what I done, you know what I'm saying, wrong, because hey, as a responsibility, I could have been the calmer head between all this. Better late than never. You know what I'm saying? From what I understand, huh?
Let me highlight this though, Joe. So news and shenanigans, she has a good point. Stone C told us about this sit down, so I don't understand why he's not here. Do you know why he's not here?
I don't know, but I have an idea. Well, I got two ideas. First, Stone did tell me that he was going to go somewhere. And, you know, I told him, I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying, at 7 o'clock, you know, this where I'm going to be. I want you to come up, this and that. Because 7 o'clock was 7 o'clock, peace talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
People be, hold on, Joe. Let me say this. People be on these in these YouTube streets hour after hour, time after time, all goddamn day.
Yeah.
You can tell me a couple 20 minutes clocking for 20 minutes. You mean to tell me 20 minutes is holding up? No.
Hey, peace talk.
Nice try, wrong guy.
Peace talk. You asked me, and I'm just saying what. But then another thing is, truthfully, I feel like maybe some other people got to talking to him and was either telling him don't come because they gonna try to, you know, maybe try to make you look like something, you know what I'm saying? Maybe try to make you look weak or whatever. Or they might was hyping him up like, you know what I'm saying? Because some people don't want to see resolutions. Because just like you say, y'all in the business of content on YouTube. So they want to keep mess up. They want to keep stuff going. So, you know what I'm saying? And I contributed to that. I became content. Now I'm bowing out gratefully. Nah, that ain't what I want. I don't want it to press further or whatever. And some people, they don't really want resolutions. They want mess. They want something to talk about. And I'm doing this because, like I say, Jeezy up the street, Stone up the street. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can see anybody. Crypto do, he up the street. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm on some real deal because a lot of people be on YouTube. They talking about people that's a million miles away. You know, that you ain't gonna get on no flight and come see nobody. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I know us, we can run into each other very easy. And I want it to be, hey, if somebody run into somebody, you know, we ain't gotta be homies. We ain't even gotta speak, but we know to say my life ain't gotta be in danger over something that started on her. So that's what I'm on. That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's the narrative that you trying to push by being the host on your show. And like I said, I came on here, I did what I did, and I said what I said. So I'm coming on here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm putting bleach on it, and I'm cleaning it up because I shouldn't have moved like that. Me knowing who I am, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have moved like that. And so that's our purpose.
So at this time, we don't know. Is he going to show up? Because can you confirm that this was discussed with Stone C? The timing, whether I was probably about 15, 20 minutes late. There, you know, you guys be on YouTube all day.
Yeah,
all day, all night.
Accountability.
It's accountability for me. We knew about the interview, we knew about the live. And we are, let me see how long we are so many minutes in. Oh, yeah, we're 39 minutes in. We're 39 minutes into the show. We're waiting for the actual sit down, which is what the whole live was created for. Okay.
Well, like I said,
let's take a look at the comments. Two Will said the people around Stone C, I've seen it, could definitely be telling him not to show up. Okay. Stewart said, hey, Stone C said you Bill Badley and Joseph is a real life punk. Well, Stewart, Stone didn't show up tonight. We haven't seen him, so we want to hear from him first. Okay, let's start there. All right, we're gonna start there because in order to be in a situation, you got to show up to one. Okay, we got to hold everybody accountable. People showed up for the interviews. People showed up for the lives. People showed up for the chats. people showed up to go in on Crypto Jeezy, to go in on Joe, to go in on Peachy Blanco, but we didn't show up for the sit down. And the whole point of this was that we come to a resolution, because many times we said you guys are really close. You know what I mean? It can get real fast, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, that's what this was all. You guys had an agreement prior to this live. Is that correct, John?
Yeah.
Okay. There was agreement, so you don't understand why he actually did not show.
Well, like I said, he did tell me that he was on his way. You know, he was gonna get up and go do something. He was gonna go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He did tell.
When the last time y'all seen Stone C on live chat? I know we have some people that are often in these YouTube streets. Let's get have you guys seen Stone C?
Yeah, that's what make it kind of awkward that he did tell people that he was gonna do it, so I felt like he had his mind made up. So I don't know if something came up, like I say, you always you lay back in the Maybach until you go on get confirmation on what's real and right. So I don't know at this point. I'm pretty sure Stone he gonna tell us why he didn't or whatever, and I can't do nothing but respect that for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Y'all
man, Live Marie, hey man, kick Live Marie out the chat.
No, don't do that.
I'm sick of Live Marie.
Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Subscribe to the channel. I don't know, chat. Let me know something. What's been going on in the YouTube streets? Why didn't Stone C appear on the scheduled live? He appeared in a number of different places. Okay. He was spotted at a number of different places today. But he did not come to the sit down. As of right now, we are currently 42 minutes into the live. And we haven't heard anything. Salute, Oak Cliff. We haven't heard anything. We are currently now.
Somebody from Stiff Cliff in the chat?
Oak Cliff, Texas.
Yeah, Stiff Cliff.
What?
Yeah. Somebody from the Stiff Cliff in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, shout out to him. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. What's up, Bushes? Hey, y'all. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, too. Yeah, Joe, I had high hopes for this situation. I felt like it could be resolved. I did. I was hoping that we would be able to do that. He probably came and said, "Bye, Sam. Bye."
What Sam's on?
He probably claimed at 7:30 because I was late. It is what it is. When you trying to get the situation all squared away, what better time than now? You know what I mean? Because he basically made a statement saying that he did not know who you were. And we just trying to figure out. The panel is open. I'll drop the link in the comments.
Hey, go check your Instagram, sis.
Okay. Subscribe to the channel, y'all.
Hey, you know what, man? Hey, it's a later and greater time. Whatever came up, or for whatever reason he not here. Hopefully, what I'm saying, he good. What I'm saying, he well, and what I'm saying, everything with him, and what I'm saying, we can get on at a later and greater time.
Okay, but so you can confirm that the sit down is needed. Because
I think it is. And you know what? I don't even think it's really needed it's needed for him and Jeezy. You know, and I think, you know what I'm saying, just everything, whatever path of destruction was left, you know what I'm saying, it's needed for that. I'm doing it as an example, you know, like I said, I don't throw around titles or whatever, you know, I am who I am. People who know me, they know me, and they know, you know what I'm saying, what I mean to them. So, you know, as a leader, you got to lead by example. So, hey, I can say that, hey, people mess up. People might do stuff out of character, or people might do stuff when they in their emotions or whatever. And oftentimes, high emotions equal low logic. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, having thought about it or whatever, you know, hey, I'm here to show that, you know what I'm saying, even if you mess up, man, you know what I'm saying, you can come back and you can make it right. Or you can make it, you know.
Let's discuss to make it right. How did he confirm to you behind the scenes of how he was going to make it right?
I mean, even just him coming on the panel, period, you know, first and foremost, because just like I seen Danielle, she wrote tread lightly. Other people might was really telling him, hey man, don't let them do this to you. And I'm sure other people done heard, you know, what other people were saying, you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't let them, and they gonna do this to you when they get up there or whatever. So by him agreeing to come up, you know what I'm saying? And he said, hey, you know what I'm saying, whatever path that he done left, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say specifically, I'm gonna let him speak on that, you know, because we had a one-on-one conversation. He said whatever path he done left, he gonna be a man, and you know what I'm saying, he gonna make right of that, you know. So I was like, hey, that's maturity, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because a person sees people.
It's giving that basically the time for that was supposed to be now.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. But hey, if he still got breath in his body tomorrow or Wednesday or whenever, Peach, it ain't too late. It ain't too late. My whole thing is like, you know, a lot of people think when you put gangster, that mean crash out or that mean dummy. No, man, you know what I'm saying? The first thing about any person, whatever title you have, Mr., Mrs., OG, Triple OG, Supreme OG, whatever, the first thing is self-preservation. You want your life to extend, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm on, man. You know what I'm saying? About extending lives, letting people live in harmony. I love to see Black people in harmony. You know what I'm saying?
Given this lifestyle, this status that you have, it's in your past. So you have dedicated your life to, you know, more productive way. Because if you can prevent a situation from going one way, you will. However, can you confirm whether or not if it, you know, it's at this point with him not showing, it could go either way.
It could because but I think just far as with Jeezy, with me saying that Stone agreed to come up, I think Jeezy trusts my word to say that, you know, okay, at that point he did see, you know what I'm saying, that he want to come up and just try to make right of some things that, you know, felt it was still wrong. But one could assume that, like, okay, you still on the BS if you didn't come, you know. One could assume that. Okay. But one also could, like I say, it's all about perspective. It's all about what you want to think about it. I'm going to choose to think the best of a person until they give me ample amount of reasons not to think the best of them. But so, you know, I'm choosing to think that, hey, something came up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to leave it at that. Eventually, I'm going to hear about it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Joe, can you confirm, like, when a person show you who they are, you got to believe them?
I agree with that in part. I agree that first impressions often lead to wrong conclusions. And I also believe that good people have bad moments and bad people have good moments, you know. And I'll take myself, for example. I know Jesus considered me a good dude, but I know Jesus done said I done some stuff. I done fumbled on some stuff. You know, I consider Jesus a good dude. And I believe he done fumbled on some stuff. And I believe, you know, mostly his character is good. So I just think, like I always tell you, peace talk, relax and take notes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, speaking of that, relaxing and taking notes. Have
Yeah.
you taking notes? Is taking notes. Never forget my notepad. We want to while we're waiting. We got 10
You
more
sure don't forget that goddamn notepad. She write everything
You
down.
damn right. It's Peach Talk. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you have not already, hit that like button. This crypto gang in this bitch, y'all. Make sure y'all go across the street. Subscribe to Crypto GZ. Tune in every day at 1 p.m. for Crypto GZ, okay? I want to go back and I just want to play a clip because where we all left off at was my interview and Crypto Dude basically saying that Stone C didn't do anything. And then Joe, you came in a surprise guest on a panel and made some, you spoke your truth about the situation. Okay. Of course, Stone C didn't like that. To speed it up, take a look at the shorts on my page. He basically said that he didn't know you. In fact, not only did he not know you, he damn sure didn't know you for 20 years. Okay. So about 24 hours later, after that, I want to show you something, ladies and gentlemen. Exhibit A.
Talk, a lot of chatty been going on this week, man. Interviews been popping. I've been tuned in. Y'all know me. I'm never gonna fake like I wasn't tuned in. Nigga. I was tuned in, tapped in to all the interviews, man. So now, hey, time to
You finna get the exclusive. You finna get the exclusive.
There you go.
This some shit. I ain't gonna lie, I just hung up with a very important nigga, man. That nigga News played on her live, say Stone C got slapped, woo woo. I do know that nigga. I do know him.
Okay, so Joe, can you confirm the person that he's referring to? Is that you?
Allegedly.
Okay, allegedly. Because News did share a portion of the interview on her page, and that's what he was referring to. Okay.
He said he know you for 20 years.
Yeah. I was wrong. I do know him. I just didn't recognize the voice. He was recording.
It's the accountability.
News shit. So I'm not looking at him. So I'm like, I just hung up because I'm like, where this slapping shit come from? Let's start that.
Yeah. You got the floor. Let's get.
Where does slapping shit come from? You did? Like, let's say, cuz that's what I heard. Woo woo. I wasn't there, blase, blase. I'm like, cuz you the nigga, man, let me get real, man. I'm finna do a lot of goddamn walking and talking around this.
Nah, go ahead. I was just coming down because I'm finna smoke real quick. As soon as I get through,
yeah, me too, nigga, me too. Right. That's why I come down. But look, though, I do know the homie. That's my nigga Joseph Fields, nigga. Ding. You did what I'm saying? That ding. I ain't gonna say what he was. Homie, don't do that no more. I do know him. And I do apologize to the homie for saying what I said to the homie.
Okay, so Joe, so he apologized to you for saying what he said, okay, about you. Okay, so that, ladies and gentlemen, 24 hours later, Stone C did a live with Born Rich. Shout out to him. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, and he confirmed that he did know the person that allegedly we said he knew for 20 years, and he didn't know who Joe was. So we hear him confirming and apologizing. So I just want to, for full context, I just want to let you know this live was created to create some type of resolution and peace towards the situation. And as you can see, Stone C came on Born's live with the same energy. Like he was definitely in agreement of what we were planning today. So I'm gonna play a little bit more of the clip before we do some commentary.
Okay. Y'all don't know. That's the nigga. If y'all realize, I post his picture every time I go live. Nigga, I didn't know cuz knew cuz now. And that's so, but like I'm asking.
Okay, so Joe, he said he didn't know that Crypto Jeezy knew you. Now, let's back it up here. Let's go back to Peachy Blanco and Crypto Jeezy bash. Okay. Were you in attendance for the Crypto Jeezy and Peachy Blanco bash?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see Stone C there?
Yeah.
Okay. Prior to that, had you seen him outside of Jeezy?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I done seen him.
Okay. Okay. So how did you find out? How did you know that Jeezy and Stone C knew each other?
One time I was in Jeezy chat and I seen the name Stone C. And so I asked Jeezy, or either Jeezy told me about some party or something they had, a get together they had, and he told me about Stone C. And I'm like, yeah, I know Stone C personally, man. You know, and it ran from there. I'm like, yeah, he be on YouTube, he be on lives, this and that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh yeah. I said, yeah, I know him personally.
The nigga, hold on, and that's the nigga who Peachy was speaking to that said he known you 20 years. That who we talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Facts. That's a fact. He have known me 20 years, longer than 20 years, 24 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, he was that nigga. He's still that nigga. Shit. Nigga, when it come to making a
Hey, Peace Talk, what's up with your internet?
No, I said, Joe, would you like to confirm whether or not you are that nigga?
No, I'm not. No.
Okay.
Just ask La Marie.
That's who you
ask
go to.
La
He
Marie.
was one to meet, change his life. Went to the feds. Now it makes sense to me. But look, ain't no slapping nothing.
Okay.
Could say that what he heard. And I told Cuz, you know what's gonna happen when I hang up this phone. Really, when I get off this live.
Yeah.
Because I gave my word I was gonna do this. Hey man.
Okay. He gave you his word that he was gonna do that. He also gave you his word that he was gonna show up today, have the conversation about, a sit down.
Yeah.
Clearly, we're 57 minutes into the show, and he has not shown. Stone C, are you here? Bushes, somebody go check the bushes. Okay, somebody go check the bushes. We are here now for the sit down, the round table. We're trying to come to a resolution. There has been many things said on both parties, but we always here for the sit down. We can sit down and have a conversation, see where one another went wrong. But it's given that Stone C did not show up tonight. Now, for one reason or another, we're not sure. He may have had other obligations. Either way it go, it needs to happen. We can run this back. But tonight, Stone Sheep was a no-show. He was a no-show on something that actually was agreed upon. It was talked about. We wanted to set the record straight. You got this side, that side, and Peach Talk is always here to hear all sides, because that's how you come to a resolution. You hear all sides, but we need all players. Okay, if somebody can reach out to Stone, let him know. Like, hey, Stone, it's worth the conversation.
Hey, wait a minute, Peach. Wait a minute.
Joe, sound check. Can y'all hear me? I think Joe just got a call. Okay.
You froze.
He froze. Joe just got a call. Y'all,
Sis, go check that out and tell me what you think.
I did.
Peace Talk.
Yes.
Hey, I hate to buffalo you, but that was Stone C. He just called me. He said he finna get on.
Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just heard from Stone C. Hit that like button. If y'all ready for this, sit down. If y'all ready, I mean, we done built it up. We already an hour into the show. You know, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I need to see some fire in the chat. Come on out. That like button. What's up? The popcorn cold as fuck. Y'all need a refill. Go ahead, go to the concession stands. Go to the kitchen, y'all. Grab y'all another snack. It is about to get, you know, real. We done recapped on the situation. Stone Sheet just made a call to the big homie that he will be arriving to the Peachy Blanco show. Y'all talk
I've been
about
drinking the whole time y'all been talking.
y'all been talking about me being like, you know what? Speaking of that, you know what? We taking shots at the crypto lounge a little later, y'all.
I've been drinking already. Sis, I gotta get my drink out early. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I only see Oak-Kit. Okay, Dan Yeezy got the drinks. Oak-Kit got the fire sign. What's up? What's up? Y'all ready for this? Shout out to tequila. It is. Dan Yeezy, I got you. You know what? I stay with the tequila. Tequila me. Okay? Tequila me. All right? The link has been dropped in the chat. Stone C said he's appearing, y'all. It's happening. It's giving Joe just got another phone call. Production team is working behind the scenes. I just want to let you know, shout out to the crypto gang. Shout out to my supporters, whether y'all genuinely support me or y'all supporting me through Jeezy. I don't give a fuck. Y'all here. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that make comments in the comments. Shout out to the ones that show up time after time after time. You know, we're going to keep shooting our shot until we get this shit right. It's the money team over here, and we getting straight to it, okay? We ain't taking our foot off of nobody's neck. You hear me? We getting straight.
Hell no, we bet not.
We getting straight to it. You know, OG called us. What he say? He said we the projects over here. What's up? Okay, what's up?
You know something, sis?
What?
I done got rid of everybody. I'm down to one person now.
That's good, JR.
JR.
I'm slowing down, dog.
One person for 10 minutes.
Nah, I've been fucking with her for a minute, dog.
And what's a minute? Literally 60 seconds?
Nah, a couple of months now. I've been fucking with her for a minute, but
she cute though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She pretty. She definitely is pretty. I definitely get the message. But JR, don't come at. You ain't coming up here changing the narrative. We on talk time right now. We've been up here for an hour. We've been waiting on this exclusive sit down. Stone C just made a call to Joe. Hit that replay, JR, if you don't know what's going on. But
just tell me what's going on and shit. Cause I ain't got time to be doing the replay. What's going on?
Okay,
what happened?
Well, listen.
Shit.
You, but we here now, and you in the middle of my interview. Okay, you know I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit, JR.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so forgive me for muting your motherfucking ass. All right, y'all. Now back to the regular scheduled program. Y'all, we here for this sit down. Stone C just made a call in. He is supposed to be coming to the live. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all hit that like button. Hit it. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. You here. You here.
What happened to your internet, Peach?
Joe, first of all, put some respect on my name. I'm on my Mac desktop. Ain't no bad reception, okay, on this 2023. You hear me? It ain't. I'm no longer on the iPhone. I ain't trapping off the iPhone no more. Okay? We in here. Tell them to put some respect on Peachy Blanco's name. Okay? I'm not getting disconnected. Okay? Has to. Two Wheels.
What's up? Stone ain't showed up yet?
Two Wheels, what you clearing your throat for?
Oh no.
Because you know Two Wheels messy is all out. Messy as the fuck.
I get it from the crypto game.
Two Wheels, you be everywhere. You could have picked that up anywhere.
Two Wheels say he came over here and got corrupted.
You be everywhere, Two Wheels. Don't put that all on the crypto game. Don't. So
it started from y'all. I was over here.
no, you didn't start with us. You started over there on Gangsta. Blame it on Gangsta. That's where you started. Shout out to OG, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to Terrence Gangster Williams. That's where we got you from. Let's be very clear. Did he give us an ETA, Joe, on his arrival?
No, I had told him to get on. He had said he was about to.
Okay. The link has been dropped. Peachy's house is an hour away. It's going to take him a minute to press the StreamYard button. For real, it's given. It's given. JR, when you see the Crypto Lounge page live, that's when the Crypto Lounge started. When you see it go live, okay? Yo, I dropped the link. We trying to get straight to it. Slick as hell, Sam's. You know, they don't call me Peachy Blanco for no reason. Okay? They don't call me First Lady for no reason. You know, sometimes you just gotta pop out and show niggas. Respectfully. So let's get into it, y'all. We waiting. Stone C that he might have run out of gas on his way. News and shenanigans got all the shenanigans and jokes. Shenanigans gonna entertain us until he arrives. Because we are all on the edge of our seats. Joe, you don't need to say nothing else. I mean, you have, whether if Stone C was looking from the bushes, if he was down the street around the corner, if, you know, wherever he was, I know they have let him know how you came on, your demeanor, you know what I mean? Just you coming with the energy that you're trying to get it resolved, okay? And respectfully, a lot of people, you know, they be on here with that gang shit, but from my observation, it's organized. You know what I mean? There is protocols. There are rules and regulations that are into play, okay? And that's what is given that you're standing on here today. That's what you standing on rules and principles. And at this point, you have said it all. You don't need to say nothing else. We need to hear from Stone C. He made a call probably about 5 minutes ago from now. And he has not pressed, whether he has pressed play or not, we don't know, but he has not hit the link. I have dropped the link in the chat. Because y'all only gonna get this here. Big Homie don't be in these YouTube streets. Okay, this is not what he's here for. It just happened like this. But we're doing what we can as of right now, here and now, today, to clarify, to clear up, to resolve any misunderstanding. Okay, because we know in these YouTube streets, it can get real ugly. You know, we like to keep it in the YouTube streets and not the real streets, you know, because when you write down the street, that's not that's not a comfortable feeling.
Yeah, real talk.
Especially the events that happen. We got Crypto Jeezy, we got Crypto Dude, we even got Stone walking around up there. Y'all don't know if y'all gonna see these individuals. Y'all not even on one accord. And if any of these individuals come at y'all not even together. So everybody one man for themselves. However, how this started out, it was two men protecting one. Okay, y'all. Stone C has arrived, y'all. He has arrived. The time is now. We only waited an hour and 9 minutes, but let's get straight to it. What's up, Stone?
Yeah, what's happening with it? Dean, what's up, guys?
Yeah, what's happening?
So I'm gonna let YouTube go ahead and have the conversation that we've been waiting to have. Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, yeah, Stone. Like I said, it started right here on Peachy Blanco show. So, what I'm saying, this is where I'm gonna try to, create a resolution on Peachy Blanco show. I jumped on her and, well, who I am. And me being who I am, I didn't move accordingly because how it got resolved was a phone call. That's what got everything in motion. So that's what I should have stuck with. I should have been got in this. I should have been got between because I got your ear. I know you personally, been knowing you the longest. I got G's ear. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I apologize because I got on her for one, you know what I'm saying? I admitted that, hey, I didn't have personality. I got it from a reliable source, but yet and still I didn't have personality. I shouldn't have spoke on nothing that I can't confidently go behind or whatever, that I ain't seen or whatever. And you shed some light about that, but we talked about that. I ain't gonna put that out on air, on what that may could have been or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And two, to whom much has been given, much is expected. And the conversations we had, sometimes I lose fact of that. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, I ain't done this in forever or whatever. But I know I still have people ear, and I know that I can't get on her just talking willy-nilly, because I know once I talk, it can create a whole lot of chain reactions. And like I say, I ain't the biggest, I ain't the baddest, I ain't the toughest, But, what I'm saying? I know that, hey, I do have influence over some people. So I'm apologizing to you because I didn't handle it how I was supposed to handle that. No matter what I thought or whatever, I should have called you directly. I should have talked to you. I should have been back and forth between you and Jeezy, really trying to bring a resolution. Yeah, it's too late because I did what I did, and that's one thing about words that I told Jeezy. Once you put them in the atmosphere, ain't no going back into your belly. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what was said or whatever. So, I'm apologizing because I didn't handle that how I was supposed to, me being me or whatever. Everybody else, they make choices on how they do stuff on this YouTube stuff or whatever. I fed into it. I became content. So I'm squashing all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm squashing all that content stuff. And I'm doing this for the purpose because, Stone, this the last thing I'm going to say. I'm going to repeat it, but I want you to hear this. Graveyard Gangsta Crips are brutal. You know what I'm saying? The set I used to run with, you got some hyenas with them. The other set that we first cousins with, hyenas with them. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we know how New Orleans get down. You know what I'm saying? We done seen Jeezy work. We done seen his little cousin work personally. So, you know what I'm saying? You dealing with me and her, and, any man can, what I'm saying, go off the handle. So with me realizing all that, bro, I'm trying to come to a resolution. I'm trying to get all this stuff out the way, and I'm letting you know, and I'm letting everybody know this is the last I'm saying about it. I don't care what they say about me. I don't care how they say I handle it. I'm handling it the way I believe that it's going to be the best thing for a resolution. And that's why I called you up here. I ain't called you up here on no messy stuff. I ain't called you up here to get bashed. I ain't called you up here to get handled or nothing. I called you up here straight up on some resolution stuff. Starting first, you know what I'm saying, with peace talk, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, going further, my hope is, you know what I'm saying, that, hey, you and Jeezy can go ahead, you know what I'm saying, have a conversation, you know what I'm saying, and get that started. But, hey, I done said enough. I'm backing out, but, hey, I'm apologizing to you, homie. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have done it. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have handled it that way. You know what I'm saying? The way I did handle it, man. And that's my whole purpose on having you come up here.
That's for shit show. You already know, Cam.
Okay, so Stone, we want to hear from you. We've been waiting over an hour for you. We want to hear from you.
What you want to hear?
So I'm sure you see the title. Stone C sits down with, big homie Joe. So what do you have to say after everything, live after live, all the content that has been made, all the discussions, all the panels that have been made about the situation? What do you have to say today at this point?
I don't like it. I don't like it coming at me. I don't like it coming at Britt. Because Britt ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Britt shouldn't, be in the middle of nothing I got going on. That ain't fair to her either. But I don't like it because the shit I got going on is affecting her too. Because we was all friends and cool. I don't know how it got her. You did what I'm saying? But shit, we heard now. I hate that part. I hate that we even made. I hate that I went live that night. Shit, but at the same time,
So we're gonna look at the comments. Stone, you're confirming that you do know him, and do you accept his apology?
hell yeah, I do know him. It's a big homie.
He's in agreement that as far as you and Jeezy, he wants that to happen. But it sounds like Joe is saying that there are some conditions that happening.
Nah. See that condition word? Look. We not talking to be friends or nothing like that because too much can happen. You did what I'm saying? I just don't want this shit to spill over to some shit that it's not even that serious. I mean, it is serious, but it ain't that serious. I don't want to harm cuz, and I hope they don't want to harm me. Cause shit, I'm not finna put no other niggas. Cuz no, Dean no. I'm not finna do that.
So
You
is
did
there
what I'm
any
saying?
other? So is there anything else that you would like to say? Like, is there?
I mean, when it come to you, I shouldn't have put you in it. But like I told cuz, shit, you just casualty at the time. You know what I'm saying? Nigga apologize about that. You did what I'm saying? You shouldn't, nigga, shit. Like I told cuz, man, I seen you go live. Y'all saying what y'all saying. I mean, I didn't even watch it, to be honest. All I know, you did the interview.
Yeah, and
You
so
said that.
I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. Okay, so you can't blame me. I was only doing a job that I'm on here to do, and that was, I
I
didn't,
dig it. I mean, I ain't
I was trying
tripping.
to get a truth, not an angle. So whether it be a casualty or whatever, I just wanted to, know if it's after everything's on the table. You said you didn't know him, now you know him, and he's giving you,
Can I ask you a question?
sure.
Why you and Britt? I don't even know what y'all got going, but that's my sis, man. Why y'all can't kill it? Why y'all can't get on the panel and talk too, like me and Cuz just talk?
Stone. The title is called The Sit Down with Big Homie and Joe. We gonna stick to the script as far as the situation that happened at the Daiquiri bar. We trying to figure that out. You going on
Nah, I thought Jesus was gonna be up here too. That
no,
what the homie said.
because we trying to get that cleared up, and it's given that Joe stepped up. He
Nah,
standing on
I
business
talk
as
about
far
it. To be honest, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing like that. Like I said, I'm gonna apologize to you. And that's the homie right there. You did what I'm saying. Y'all don't know Cuz like I know Cuz.
okay.
I know Cuz. You did what I'm saying. But
So
what
you're
I'm saying, I
accepting
apologize for
apology.
bringing you up. I apologize for bringing you up. I shouldn't even say nothing about you. That's a fact. I apologize for that. But I thought
Apology
Jesus was gonna
accepted.
be up here too. You
No,
did what I'm saying.
apology accepted. But you already knew. But you knew the conditions as far as you getting to that next step. This right here had to happen. And I'm gonna tell you, apology accepted as far as what you had to say about me. But we want to know. It was a lot. It was a smear campaign going across YouTube with Crypto Jeezy, Stone C, all of that. So we want to know, like, after the fact, after it's all said and done, we here now. Joe says he's standing on business as far as his accountability. Stone, it sounds like you standing on business as far as your accountability of the entire situation from the start to where we at now.
No, see. That's what I'm saying. I'm not up here to be like Stone C wrong. Like, yeah, the words I use here, yeah. Them niggas ain't no marks. That they ain't no female part. You did what I'm saying? They none of that. I shouldn't even say them words. I will keep that real, but at the same time, I I still feel like this shit could have got handled different. But I'm not finna sit up here and lie to you, Peach, and be like, hey, woo, when I really don't feel that way.
Okay. So would you, after being this everything that's said and done, and like I said, we here now. Do you say, like, how do you feel about the crypto game as a whole? Because you know how
I ain't got no problem with none of that. I ain't got no problem with none of that. It ain't no nigga. Just like I told everybody, ain't nobody. I ain't telling nobody to not come over here, not do what they do. What I got going is what me and G's had going. They ain't got nothing to do with crypto gang or player sector or
So
whatever.
basically, are you confirming, or so it sounds like to me you're saying, do you still fuck with the crypto game? Because you already know how they gonna spin the narrative. So, and we're here to sit down and
Do the crypto gang fuck with Stone C?
we here now,
Because I
Stone.
feel like you asking questions to be honest, you keep asking like, am I wrong? No, let's reverse that too though. Do the
Well,
crypto gang fuck with Stone C?
well, Stone, see, hold on, Joe. Joe wants to speak.
Hey, Stone, Pete, and that's one of the things. Like I said, since Stone brought it out, we was talking, and Stone was like, he can admit his wrong, but he not the only person who done something wrong in this. You know what I'm saying? Far as my part in this, like I said, I got Jeezy ear, and one thing, like I said, Jeezy say he willing to have a conversation, but he just wanted to know and wanted to make sure that it wasn't gonna be no, Stone get on there, trying to clown or nothing like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So Stone, you showed a lot of maturity even coming up here. Because I know a lot of people was trying to tell you not to do it. They want to keep the laughs up. You came up here, bro. You ain't on no rah. I guess it's because you took that nap. You got some of that energy out. But you know what I'm saying? You ain't on no rah. You on some straight up, you know what I'm saying? Say, I can admit where I'm wrong. Ain't nobody saying like you the only one did this and did that or whatever. More so, you know what I'm saying? Jesus was like, hey, he willing to have the conversation, but he just needs to know that, you know what I'm saying, it ain't gonna be no, I guess the same way you felt maybe that somebody would try to ambush you. He wanted to feel like, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't gonna be none of that or whatever. So he wanted to make sure that, hey, not that we all kumbaya or whatever, but hey, look here, it ain't no bad blood, with the crypto gang or whatever. Yeah, we had some personal, but hey, I'm here for resolution. Pete here for resolution, and he just wanted to know that you here for resolution right there.
Yeah, man, I'm not finna bring no harm, YouTube, streets, none of that. That shit is not on that type of level at all. Nigga, hell no. I can't sit up here and be like, nigga, I want to harm Jesus. I feel like Jesus want to harm me. No, hell no. I'll be lying like a motherfucker. But my thing is, I got conditions too, though. And my conditions is brick. I see the title. I hear what you're saying. But if I'm a step out there, we all got to step out there. And Jesus, nigga, if you listen, ain't nothing like that, homie. Trust me, it ain't nothing like that. We can sit down and have a conversation. That's what I thought we were gonna do. I thought you were gonna be up here. But
I mean, I'm gonna speak for Jeezy personally. Hey, we gonna put it out there. Jeezy got a whole gang behind him. They the crypto gang, man. Let's start there. You know what I'm saying? So Jeezy didn't want to get on here and take nothing away from, first of all, you. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to take nothing from you because, hey, you on some man stuff. You manning up. You up here. You know what I'm saying? And you showing the YouTube, hey, I don't care what y'all gonna say after this. I'm about some resolution. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to see resolution. People want to be messy. People want some stuff to go off of. After this, it ain't gonna be nothing to talk about because men trying to resolve some stuff. Just like you acknowledge, just like he acknowledged, hey, it may not be no more kicking it or nothing like that. But at least we know, hey, if you see him in traffic, he ain't got to worry about you at him. You see him in traffic, you ain't got to worry about him at you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can coexist.
that's
Let's
a
say,
fact. That's a
yeah.
fact.
But hey, the thing with Brit, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that. With Brit and Peachy, us as men, we got to step up first. Cause hey, a lot of time, Mel, G's, and me, I get on here and I say, hey, men, we are the leader. We are the head of the household, the heads of the community, the heads of the world. So first, men got to resolve their stuff and give the women the example because, hey, you know what I'm saying? We say they are counterparts or whatever. We the head, they are next. So, the head do the turning first. So by them seeing us as men resolving stuff first, then that could be open, you know what I'm saying, for, peace talk and Brit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we could say to Peach and Brit later. If they don't want to talk, look here, if we resolved our stuff and it could have been ultimate gunplay and people getting hurt or whatever, surely y'all can resolve whatever that. But we got to do what we got to do first, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Stone, I agree. Yeah, conversations need to be had, you know what I'm saying? On that part as well. You know what I'm saying?
And let me just say this, Stone. We here now, like you act basically in crypto land over here. So to say, as far as when I asked you, was you still fucking with the crypto game? And you said, was we fucking with y'all? Who really said anything outside of whatever their truth was regarding it? I know.
I'm saying, but why would that be an answer? Why would that be a question then?
Because
if I'm saying me and Jesus ain't got no problem, y'all ain't. I don't know y'all.
No more. That's basically saying the same. It's basically saying the same thing because you already know how these YouTube streets is. They will spin to the narrative. It will be what you say on here, and then another panel it'll be something else. So if you already set the record straight, can't nothing be switched. You feel what I'm saying? You here now talking to somebody you said you didn't know for 20 years. You're confirming now that you do know him. So he's saying, y'all both saying what it is to make it right. So it's like, what we doing here? Like this.
What you mean what we doing here?
Well, hey, what she's saying, Stone, is like, when you ask the question, is crypto gang messing with you? By you being up here, and the whole thing is we trying to resolve, that's showing, she's saying, didn't nobody say like, oh, I want to get at Stone, or, you know what I'm saying? She said they spoke their truth, about what happened in the club, and that was it. So she's saying it's not really an issue of, people, saying like they want to do harm to you or whatever. And by you being over here, that's the whole fact of, you know what I'm saying? Crypto gang ain't trying to have no further beef with you or have no further, you know what I'm saying? No further, I guess, confusion or whatever else spill out of this. No, we gonna contain this. We want to make sure don't nothing spill from this, and we trying to contain it. So that's what I think. That's more so what she's trying to communicate by you being over here, and we on some straight up peace talk or whatever. We showing that hey, ain't nobody got nothing, no bad blood or whatever, or want to get at Stone C. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't want you to think like this a setup move. Now this straight up resolution. You know what I'm saying?
I dig it, girl.
Yeah.
Nah, ain't no smoke with the crypto game, but the matter is the matter. Why do y'all feel like I quit fucking with y'all, or why do we even talking like that?
Well, the
And number two, why y'all don't? But the question I said I ain't got no problem. Do the crypto gang got a problem with Stone? Because I answer your question.
Well, Jesus gonna tell you himself, but
yeah, because that's who I need to talk to, man. I mean,
yeah.
Peachy, what I said about you, apologize. I do know Cuz, been knowing Cuz over 24 years since a little kid. Y'all don't know Cuz like I know Cuz. You dig? So, shit, like I told him, nigga, I'm man of my word. You dig? Hate it took so long, I went to sleep. Shit, passed out. I was really waiting.
Because
But, nah.
the words was, the Stone C. The reason why I asked that is the simple fact that I asked, was you fucking with the crypto gang? The simple fact that, you referred to Crypto Jeezy as a pussy. And you know, that can be, you know.
I cleared that up yesterday on
Okay.
the Dunn and Jake show.
Okay.
I just said it on your show. They niggas not that. But I'm not what they portraying me to be either. That's what I'm saying. I need to holler at Cuz, man. All I can do is talk about you right now because he's not up here. Yeah.
Okay. Respectfully. And you know what? I think we have waiting on the anticipation for Stone C arrive. We have dragged this out as long as it can. We heard from Joe. We heard from Stone C. Y'all, I don't know if this is the first time, but it's given it's the first time because y'all know how shit gets dragged on YouTube for years and years and years. It's the motherfucking sit down, y'all. It's the sit down with Stone C and Joe, Big Homie. And you know, we trying to dead it here. If it doesn't need to go anywhere, we ain't trying to make that happen.
Yeah,
okay?
For sure.
It is what it is. You know, it's the crypto gang. You know,
Yeah.
we always 10 toes, and we standing on shit. Okay. Shout out to everybody who is in the chat. Shout out to everybody who showed up for Peach Talk. Make sure you subscribe to the table. Make sure you subscribe to Crypto Jesus. Subscribe to Peach Blanco, y'all. Hit that like button if you have not already. You know, it's a wrap for the show. Joe, salute to you. Thank you for blessing the panel. It is what the fuck it is, y'all. It's Peach Talk. Make sure y'all tap into the Crypto Lounge, y'all, tonight. Bye.
Yeah. Tracks I do is the best. Known for getting the check. Known for pulling my tech out. Better get down, hit the deck. Known for ripping the squad. Known for throwing the set. Known for airing some ish out. I don't take no disrespect. We be out running schemes. I be out with my team. I be out wreaking havoc. Got money stacked up in the mattress. Manifesting this bread. I'm up on the law of attraction.